Good morning. I haven't made a video in a minute. I know I'm driving. It's irresponsible, but I had to get this message out. And then on top of that, the road I take in the morning, there's barely anyone on. It's so early. But one thing I wanted to talk about was people always talk about like the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and things like that. And one thing I was thinking about, listen, I could be projecting for, my experiences with men and women, but, there's like this borderline respect that men can't get and women can't get unless they do certain things. And both those certain things, I think, are like against, like, they're, okay, so like, again, you have to understand the concept that a man is the physical representation, right? Is the physical representation. So if he's the physical representation of what a man is, then on the inside, he's feminine. That's why they say, connect your feminine, with your masculine, right? Because your internal, internally, how you feel and register is feminine. And that's, you can read any great literature. And I'm just trying to say, for an example, like Macbeth, right? Hamlet. Sorry. Is it Hamlet? No, it is Macbeth. I'm going blank on the whole thing, right? But remember when he has to go kill? What's his name? He kills like all the people, the Duke and stuff, and he's like crying and like drops the knife, and his wife goes, "What's wrong with you? Like, I married a weak man and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't love me, blah," like all that, right? Like just tearing into him. And he's like, I don't want to do this stuff. Okay, so the reason why that was represented there is because men are soft on the inside. That's why men are pure lovers, right? Men are pure lovers. And I'll explain, because women are like, we're pure lovers. No. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Because women kind of get hoed in a different way. And the reason why I say in a different way, men can't get respect or earn respect or, be respected unless they commit acts of, like, in a sense, violence or disrespect or, be rude or some sort of strength, and that's not necessarily what they want to have to do. Like, men want to go off the whole strength of, I'm a great person, you should respect me. But that doesn't work, and it doesn't. You have to be like, all right, you shut the, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I might have to fight to prove, you know what I mean? And then then they'll recognize it. But do they want to do that? And then what happens is it's almost just like, and then that's what makes men, that's how men get jaded. Right? That's why the men get sad. That's why you'll see like many, movies represent kings and things where like the king is like, always is talking about how like death is like not good, and the decisions, because they didn't even want to have to do those things, right? They're like, man, I thought I was just great, but I had to do this to prove to y'all that I don't care about. That's true, and it's still true to this day. I believe. And then let's get into women. Women get jaded because women are like, I'm beautiful. I'm the physical representation of what a woman is. So on the inside, I'm a man. I'm cold-hearted. I'm logical. I am conniving. I'm able to scheme better than a man. I'm able to do all these things. But wait, at the end of the day, to get respect from the other species, I have to have sex. I have to give up. You got to think about how like deep that is. Like, I have to get penetrated, right? That's why I said men is in a different way. Like, men, we have to fight. We have to, prove ourselves strength-wise, and we might not necessarily want to do it, right? That's why you always see men crying after. How many times have you seen men cry after a fight? Because that emotional buildup, it's like, damn. Right? That's why I hate when people clown boxers if they cry after a fight. You don't even understand how much strength it takes to do that. And then you're going to clown them for crying? you gotta fight me. Like, that's insane to me. Or when the football player cries after a game, or a basketball player. Dog, they're out there competing, putting on strength, and then they have to hit a certain level where they don't want to. They don't want to fight, right? But that's where it goes back to the strength. You're going to respect me, right? And that's why I said, like, that sucks for women, and that's where lesbianism, I think, comes in, right? I think that's where lesbianism comes into play. That could probably, and what I mean by that is, like, women are like, oh, the only way I'm going to get respected or get a man is if I give up myself. But I don't, and then you got to think, like, if they feel like a man on the inside, of course they're going to feel superior. Of course. So they're like, man, we're better than men. I'm better than other women, but I still have to, like, reduce myself to dressing up for them. And then on top of that, they have to compete against other women in general, right? So, like, they're competing. Like, they're always competing, but it's not in the way they want to compete, right? They want to compete in a way where it's like, they want to show how smart they are. But no, they get pigeonholed into, I have to dress better than my other peers. I have to look better. I have to get the guys. And then it's like, I have to sleep with the guy. And it's like, man, I didn't want to do any of this. And then that makes them feel jaded, right? And then it's like, man, F all men, right? Because why don't you just want me for me? And then it's like, but no, you want the sex, right? I completely get it. And then on top of that, like, that comes with a lot of, in a sense, strength and stuff. Like, knowing that, like, men are just, if you have that mindset, then you're like, men are only staring at me because of X, you know what I mean, sex or whatever. And then it's like, well, I want to turn that away from. And then you get women who don't even want to participate in the game. Because they don't even, like, I don't even want to get recognized then. It's just, yeah, that's just the way, but I guess, hold on, but I will say, I think it's always been like that, because I think that is a true test. I think to ultimate humiliation, ultimate submission, makes you come out stronger. That's what I believe. Like, I don't think women want to have sex, right? I don't think men want to fight, but if you do those things, it's almost like humiliation ritual, you know, like people love to say that, but I think then you become stronger for it, right? I know I ran it at 6 a.m., but I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I had a video I'm trying to upload. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like race and something. I wanted to do a little video talking about, race in America and, like, community, the aspects of each race and how they view it, right? So, like, how do Asians view race? How do Indian view, community? How do white people view community? How do black people view community? And, like, how we're moving in regards to those things. So, catch out. That you might get a double upload today. It just hasn't been uploading. I don't know what's going on. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one.